Hello people, Chris GETHIN reporting here from sunny Wales now. Just got back from Africa and the weather I have brought back with me by the looks of things. I've also come back to a crap load of emails and comments and questions, and hopefully I can be coherent and clear this up in regards to whey protein isolate, hydrolyzed, and protein blends and carbohydrates needed post-workout and all this crap that I have covered before. But there's still a lot of confusion out there, so I'm hoping that with the continuation of these videos that I do, and I'll keep knocking them out, that I can clear up this confusion. Like, if we look at innovation of anything that has happened over the past 10-15 years, whether that be computers, whether it be phones, whether it be cars, it's ever changing. It's always going forward. And it drives me crazy when people said, hey, well, you used to take these supplements, why is it changed now? Because you've got your own brand. Because of innovation, because things change. And, you know, things will change in the next 5-10 years. It's a constant natural movement of the evolution within this industry and any other industry. You know, the phone that I'm speaking to now, probably not going to be using it in a few years' time. There'll be a new phone that has better video camera and a better selfie stick and all that sort of shit. So what does my head in is that a lot of people and experts and companies tout their protein blends or anything like that as something that's based on new science when it's not. It's really, really old science. You know, in the past 10 years, there's been several advancements in whey protein manufacturing that can really change and help assist with your results. Like, there's different types of protein, just like there's different types of fuel, different types of octane. You get 85, you get 89, you get 91, and the more refined, obviously the higher the performance. So then, you know, you have whey protein that contains like only around 30 to 40% of its contents is protein. Then you have concentrated that's slightly higher, that's between 50 and 78. Then you have the isolate that's like 90% plus. And then on top of that, you have the hydrolyzed, which is broken down into smaller peptides, your di and trifractions and those smaller peptides, you know, and regardless of the level of concentrates or isolates, these forms of whey are composed of extremely large peptide structures, and your body has to break these down first before it can be absorbed, you know. So it makes sense then post-workout when your body is needing replenishment immediately, so you can take advantage of that window of opportunity, which only lasts about 90%, that you have the smaller peptides, you have the smaller fractions. It makes sense. Sorry. Now I'm back in the UK, I've got to have my cup of tea. So to be effective, it needs to be broken down into smaller particle sizes, because after 90 minutes of consumption, otherwise that protein is going to go undigested and it's going to be excreted from the body. You know, what's the point in that, you know? So, for instance, like micellar casein, that's about 90% of undernatured protein. It has a rich source of BCAAs and glutamine or whatever, but it's created when casein is separated from the whey fat and lactose in the milk, and it is very slowly digested. These amino acids are digested over a 6 to 8 hour period, which is fantastic to take before you go to bed. But, you know, if you're like, you have to increase your protein synthesis. You've got to give it a spike every 2 to 3 hours. And you should be eating food that lasts for that amount of time of digestion before you hit that protein synthesis again 3 hours later. So it makes no sense to me either why people would take micellar casein during the day when that's a 6 to 8 hour digestion period. Makes no sense. Only have it before bed, and that is it. You shouldn't have it at any other time. Any other time you should be having a faster digesting protein, particularly first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up, because you've gone through an 8 hour fast, and particularly straight after your workout when your body is very catabolic, straight after your workout, sorry, when your body is catabolic and it's scavenging for nutrients. Otherwise, what's it going to do? It's going to scavenge your muscle. So there's a reason why we have an evolution in our industry, just like anything else. And we need to keep up with that. And there's a reason why physiques should change and evolve every year. Like, I see some people that train in a gym and some friggin' experts that look the same as they did last year. They look the same as they did a year before that. They look the same as they did bloody 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Makes no friggin' sense to me. That my wiring, my circuitry just does not work like that. So it goes without saying that I will always look for the next step forward to continue with improving health, to continue with improve in performance, continue to improve with absorption for the human body, etc. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe if you want more videos like this.